In our last video, we saw our very first interaction with an LLM, but I'll show you one problem that this LLM call has. So let me run this again, or like let me run this again. We got the answer, but I'm going to change the prompt here. So, hello, my name is Abhishek. What is your name? So if I run this, it gives me an output. So I'm a large language model, an AI. I don't have a personal name like human does. You can just call me AI assistant if you like. And then in the initials of this message, it's written, hello Abhishek, how can I help you today? So now if I type, do you remember my name? And then run this, we'll see the problem here. As an AI, I don't have memory of past conversation or personal information about you. So no, I don't remember your name. So each and every LLM calls that we make are actually independent here. So how do we maintain these multi-turn conversations, meaning the contextual conversation like we have in this ChatGPT or like Gemini models? So we'll try to implement that here. So for that, I'm going to create a new folder called Chatbots. And inside this, I'm going to create a new file, chatbot.py. Uh, So let me install a LangChain core if I haven't done it. So pip install LangChain underscore core. Okay, I've already installed this. I can also mention this in the requirement, LangChain underscore core. So here I'm first going to import my Gemini model, import chat Google generative model, and then from LangChain core messages, I'm going to import SystemMessage, HumanMessage, and AIMessage. So in this chatbot, we'll try to maintain that contextual information so that the AI remembers our name. So from .env import load.env. Okay, I'm going to load my credentials here. Then I'm going to define my model, which will be Chat Google Generative AI. The model name is going to be Gemini 2.5 Flash model. Now for the first message, I will now define a chat history here, which will be a list. And inside this, I'm first going to provide a system message. And the system message is going to say that you are a helpful AI assistant. Okay, so I'll keep this in loop so that I can continue talking with the bot. So I'm going to create a variable for user to type their message. So this is where user will be typing the message, and then whatever message the user types, I'm going to append this in my chat history so that the chat history list will have the information about what the conversation is being happening. Equals to user input. Now I also need a break from this chat, a way to break this chat. So user input dot lower equals to exit. If the user types exit, I'm going to break this, or else I'm going to just invoke the model using my chat history. I'm not just going to provide a single prompt to the user, but I'm going to provide the model the entire contextual history of our conversation. Then the model is also going to reply back here. So that will also be appended. So chat history dot append, and then it will be appended as an AI message where the content is going to be a result dot content. Okay, and I'm also going to print my bot response here. So result dot content. Finally, once the conversation breaks out, I'm going to print the entire chat history we had, chat underscore history. Now, if we run this, we'll see that because of this particular list here, where we have stored everything or every conversation that we had throughout this loop, the model will be able to have some contextual information and at least remember our name, or at least remember what we've talked about in the past. So let me clear this output and then run this again. Save this and run this again. Do I have any errors? Yeah, so there's a comma missing here. Chat history. Okay, so run it. So it's asking for my message. I'm going to say hello. My name is Abhishek. What is your name? Oh, okay. So I probably gave the wrong model name here. Okay. So I made a mistake here. So let me clear this again. I'm going to recorrect this. Gemini dash 2.5 dash flash is the correct model name. So let me run this again. Okay. So hello, I'm Abhishek. What is your name? So the model says, hello, Abhishek. I do not have a name. I'm a large language model trained by Google. So let me also ask a few more questions. What are you trained on? So I've been trained by Google on a massive data set of text and code. This data set includes a wide variety of information from the internet and stuff like that. So I'm going to ask another question. What is the capital of India? So the capital of India is New Delhi. Now we'll check if the bot remembers our name or not. Do you remember my name? And yes, it does remember my name, because why it remembers our name is if we hit exit and then see our entire chat history, we can see that our entire chat history is being saved here. So this was the first message that we gave to the AI assistant. I asked this question. The AI replied me with this answer. I again asked another question using a human message, and then just because of the existence of this contextual information, the bot was able to remember what the conversation was about, or like was able to remember the stuff that we said in the past. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll end this video right now, and then we'll come up with something new in the next video. So see you in the next video.